Hi everybody, my name is Jaspreet Singh and it's my pleasure to bring you the story of Admission India, how it came into being. We, a team of four, started admissions business around early 2020 and immediately got hit by COVID. And we did not stop speaking to students, did not stop reaching out students. In fact, continued speaking to more students because I felt that more students needed our help those days. While we were speaking to numerous students, hundreds of students during COVID time, we felt that almost 98% of Indian students do not ever think about going to study abroad for various reasons, but mainly because they can't afford to, or they think they can't afford to. We at Admission India made it our mission that we will be one of the first companies actually dedicated to help Indian students make decisions which they can commit to wholeheartedly. In doing so, we wanted to actually provide them with the best possible counseling in order to help them choose to study what they're passionate about, what they're capable of, what is the best match for them. And we also went on and engaged with them at a deeper level to help them understand the possibilities and options available both within India and abroad. When we actually started Admission India, we figured that there are only a handful of websites such as shiksha.com, College Dunia, College Dekho, and few other online portals which actually give you whole host of information about Indian education system, the dates of certain competitive exams, and few other things. But we couldn't really find a company which was engaging with students at a level wherein they needed most help at. And that was what should they be studying, and why, and where. And we took it upon ourselves to actually go ahead and do that. Many companies in admissions business are solely focused on sending students abroad. Why? Because that's more lucrative, there's more money into it, and consultants or consultancies feel that that's where students need help with visas and everything. But our findings were very different. We felt that students needed hand-holding, many students needed hand-holding with exact choice of studies, choice of discipline to study. And we were willing to do the hard work with them. So we see ourselves as one of the first companies which is working with Indian youth, Indian students, and we work closely with them to help them identify what they should be studying, say after class 12 or after graduation, even after masters, and help them find the right degree for them, and then also work closely to give them options of most suited place to study both within India and abroad. So as the name suggests, Admission India, dedicated for Indian students to make decisions they can commit wholeheartedly. Another aspect of it was that we felt that when we spoke to so many students, many of them said that we've chosen this degree or subjects, but we're not sure that these are the subjects or degrees which are best for us. So how did they arrive on that decision? Some were actually pressured by their parents or core support group. Some just didn't know better. Some went on and followed their friends, and some went to the closest possible educational institute and took whatever they offered. And that's just not right. That's not acceptable. We as humans, we just like flowers, we blossom best when we have the most conducive environment. And till the time your heart is not actually happy doing what you're doing day in, day out, you're not going to do very well at it. And we wanted to change that. And I'm proud today that we've spoken to countless students Most of them have actually ranked us 5-star on Google. We've spoken to numerous parents, and most of them again have ranked us 5-star on Google. And apart from Google, I mean, it's also how they've actually continued to refer more students, send more and more friends and relatives and young kids to speak to us. I, on behalf of my team, want to thank everybody who has been supportive of our efforts, appreciative of what we do, and have been understanding of our approach. And I can also say that we are very, very proud to be one of the first companies to take this purpose-driven business approach, not a pure business approach, purpose-driven business approach to help Indian students. Whether you have money to study in a different city, whether you don't, whether you have money to study in top universities such as Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard, Stanford, Princeton, other different countries, we are not only willing to help you, but we're capable to help you. We've now successfully gotten students offered from Oxford, Cambridge, King's, Imperial College, and most of the Ivy League colleges as well. And this is in addition to all the other universities in English-speaking world and non-English-speaking world. We're one company which is not focused only on English-speaking world as well when it comes to studying abroad. If you are a student who wants to go and study in Japan, Korea, Poland, we're happy to actually help you be where you desire and deserve to be, and we're happy to do all the hard work for you. We don't charge 90% of our students because we do get paid by the referrals, mode of referrals from the universities in 90% of the times. But there are occasions when we have to charge because some universities will not pay us for our time and effort. But our charges are very fair and minimal. And I would encourage any Indian student, be it a class 10 student, 12 student, undergrad student, if you are not sure of what you're studying being the best possible choice for you or most suited choice for you, just talk to our counselors. Our counseling is absolutely free. Of course, we can't actually be in all cities in India, but while we have a couple of offices here, when you do walk in, we do offer free tea and coffee as well, and we're not in rush to counsel you. You can have multiple counseling sessions and there are no charges again. Just speak your heart out, discuss your issues with our counselors, let them do their job honestly, and help you make a decision which you feel is well thought out, you've done the due diligence about, and the one which you can commit to. There are various factors which we actually keep in mind while we actually counsel you. So in terms of our approach of helping you choose what to study, most importantly we look at what you're passionate about, and then what are you a creative person, and will that course, discipline, sub-discipline allow you to stay true to your creativity, because fun is such an important element of your education or work life or life generally. And if you're not doing something creatively or you're not being creative, you're not likely to enjoy it as much. That's how we feel. So capability is the third element which we actually look at. So you can be passionate about something and you can be feeling creative about something, but are you capable of making sure that you complete the course and then follow the career path which that particular choice lays out for you? Sometimes that's where the mismatching happens. So our objective and philosophy, as I said, or approach, I said, to help you choose what you should study is based on identifying your passion, keeping in mind your capabilities, bearing in mind that you should have a little bit of a element of creativity in what you do, and then what where you should be studying is based on a different aspect again, which is your personal preferences. Now, your personal preferences can be, I prefer to call it preferences purely because I don't want to say personal circumstances. I think that's definitely need to be edited. While helping you where you need to be studying, we try and actually work closely with you to understand your personal circumstances and preferences. How much is your budget? Are you allowed to leave your city and study in a different city? Are you allowed to leave a country and study in a different country? Are you supported by your family for a particular decision? Will your parents fund a certain education, certain course or not? There's so many factors. Our counselors and us, everybody in Admission India works closely with you to arrive at a decision which is based on your personal preferences, personal circumstances being kept in mind, essentially taking you where you desire and deserve to be in terms of place of study. So essentially we help you to choose what you should be studying, most suited course to study, discipline to study, and most suited place to study. Once you have that match right, you put yourself in a very, very strong position to do well, no matter whether you're studying in India or abroad. Of course, there are more things which decide on the outcome of all these decisions, and most importantly, it is the hard work you put in. What you do after making such decision. But having spoken to hundreds of students myself, I can tell you that if you're not going to get the first step right, you're going to make your journey doubly difficult for yourself. So I encourage you today to speak to us, our counselors, and see what we can do for you. And as I said, counseling is absolutely free. Almost 90% of students don't pay anything. So what's stopping you? Let's give us a call.